If you're about to leave your cat alone, pause for 5 seconds because one small mistake can turn into a trashed room, a stressed out cat, or even an emergency. And here's the hook you need to remember the whole time. Your cat doesn't need more love, it needs fewer risks. Most people worry about food and water. Smart. But the real problems hide in the stuff you don't notice. Routine changes, silent hazards, and they'll be fine assumptions. So before you grab your keys, let's go through the things you should avoid when leaving your cat alone. And a few of these will surprise you. Don't make a big goodbye. One of the biggest mistakes is turning your exit into a dramatic event. The long hugs, the baby talk, the "I'll be back soon, okay" speech. It feels loving, but to your cat, it can signal that something is happening that deserves anxiety. Cats read patterns more than words. If your leaving routine becomes emotionally loud, your cat may start stressing the moment you put on shoes or pick up your bag. Over time, that stress can show up as hiding, excessive meowing, scratching, or even litter box issues. Keep it calm, keep it normal. Walk out like it's no big deal because that's the message you want your cat to believe. And stay with me because the next mistake is one that responsible owners make all the time without realizing it. Don't leave just-in-case food piles. It sounds kind. I'll leave extra food so they don't run out. But leaving big piles of dry food or extra wet food just in case can backfire fast. Some cats will stress eat, others will boredom eat, and some will eat too quickly, vomit, then still be hungry later. Wet food left out too long can spoil, smell, and attract insects, especially in warmer climates. Instead of dumping extra, think predictable. Cats feel safe when life is consistent. If your cat free feeds and does well, fine, but don't suddenly change the quantity because you feel guilty about leaving. The goal isn't more, the goal is stable. Don't assume water bowls are enough. Leaving one bowl of water and calling it done is a classic move, and it's risky. Bowls get tipped, dust collects, cats play in them. Some cats barely drink from still water at all, then end up mildly dehydrated and cranky. Even if your cat doesn't knock it over, a single bowl can dry out faster than you think or become less appealing over hours. And an unappealing water source is basically invisible to many cats. Think like a cat. Fresh, safe, and easy. More than one water source in different places can make a huge difference. And don't go anywhere yet because the next one isn't about food or water, it's about the most underestimated danger in the house. Don't leave strings, hair ties, or tiny toys out. If it's thin, stretchy, dangling, or chewable, your cat might swallow it. Hair ties, rubber bands, ribbon, thread, yarn, dental floss, string from shopping bags, these are not cute cat playthings. They can turn into dangerous intestinal blockages that require surgery. The scary part is that it often happens quietly. You may come home and think everything is fine until your cat stops eating the next day. If you remember one thing from this script, make it this. If it can wrap around a finger, it doesn't belong on the floor when you're gone. Coming up, the cozy hiding spot that can become a trap. Don't leave the washer, dryer, or closet doors inviting. Cats love warm and closed spaces. That's cute until it's not. An open dryer door can look like a luxury bed. A closet can feel like a private cave. A storage room can become a secret kingdom. But if your cat slips in and the door swings shut, or someone else closes it without noticing, you've got a trapped cat with no water, no litter box, and rising stress. Before you leave, do a quick cat count and a door scan. Bathrooms, closets, laundry areas, check them. This is one of those mistakes you'll never forgive yourself for, and it takes 10 seconds to prevent. Don't leave windows unsecured for fresh air. Fresh air sounds great, but partially open windows can be a hidden hazard, especially if there's a gap your cat can push into. Cats can squeeze through spaces you swear are too small. They can also get stuck in awkward positions, panic, and injure themselves. Screens aren't a guarantee either. Many cats can pop them loose if they jump hard enough. If you want airflow, make sure the setup is truly secure, not probably fine. Your cat only needs one moment of curiosity. And if you think that's the scariest one, wait until we talk about balconies and high places. Don't trust "my cat isn't the jumping type." Every cat becomes the jumping type when something exciting shows up. A bird, a loud sound, a strange shadow, a neighbor cat outside. Instinct can override personality instantly. If balconies, high windows, or open ledges exist in your space, don't gamble on mood or habit. The safest cats are the ones whose environment doesn't demand self-control. Even indoors, avoid leaving tall, unstable stacks near windows. Cats will climb for a better view and might knock things down mid-adventure. Your cat doesn't plan danger, it discovers it. Don't leave breakables where boredom can reach them. When cats get bored, they don't just nap. Some do, but others will invent a hobby, and it's usually destruction. A bored cat might knock items off shelves to hear the sound. It might chew houseplants. It might dig in the trash. It might shred paper. These aren't bad behavior. They're self-made entertainment. If you leave breakables within paw range, you're basically setting up a boredom arcade, and the house will pay the price. Which leads to a bigger point. The next mistake isn't about what you leave out, it's about what you forget to leave in. Don't leave without giving them something to do. A lot of people leave their cat alone with the assumption that cats don't need stimulation, but cats are hunters, puzzle solvers, and routine lovers. When the house goes quiet, they still have energy and instincts. If there's nothing to do, they'll create something to do, and their ideas are usually expensive. Rotate a couple of safe toys so they feel new. Create simple interest zones around windows. Hide small treats in approved places so the cat can hunt later. The goal is to make your cat feel like it has a job while you're gone. Don't change everything right before you leave. Changing litter brands, moving the litter box, switching food, rearranging furniture, bringing in strong new scents, then leaving immediately can stress your cat more than you expect. Cats handle change best when they have time to observe it while you're around. When you introduce something new and then disappear, your cat may feel like the territory changed and the leader vanished. That's when anxious behaviors show up. If you need to switch something, do it when you can monitor your cat's reaction for a day or two. Now, the next one is sneaky because it feels clean and responsible, but it can cause a problem. Don't over-perfume the house with cleaners or air fresheners. A home that smells fresh to you might smell aggressive to your cat. Cats have sensitive noses, and strong fragrances can make them avoid certain rooms or avoid the litter box if that area smells wrong. Some essential oils and strong cleaners can also be problematic around pets if misused. Even when nothing is toxic, strong scents can increase stress or cause sneezing and irritation. If you're cleaning before leaving, keep it mild. Ventilate properly, and avoid heavily scented products right next to your cat's essentials. And speaking of essentials, let's talk about the litter box mistake that ruins everything. Don't leave a just barely clean litter box. Cats can tolerate a lot until they can't, and a litter box that's slightly too dirty can become a deal breaker fast, especially if you'll be gone all day. When cats feel the box is unpleasant, they don't always hold it. They look for alternatives, a rug, a laundry pile, a corner behind the sofa, and once that happens, your cat may return to that spot again. If you're leaving your cat alone, don't cut corners here. A clean litter box isn't just hygiene, it's emotional stability. The next mistake isn't about the litter, it's about silence. Don't leave them in total sensory nothingness. Some cats love silence. Others interpret it as something is off. If your cat is used to your presence, the sudden quiet can make the house feel unfamiliar. You don't need to turn your home into a concert, but you can keep the environment gently consistent. A soft background sound can make the space feel less empty and reduce sudden noise shocks for outside. The key is predictable comfort, not stimulation overload. And now we need to talk about the most dangerous mindset of all, the one that makes people ignore warning signs. Don't ignore small changes in your cat's behavior. If your cat has been vomiting, eating less, drinking more, hiding more, or acting unusual, don't brush it off and leave anyway. Cats hide illness well. A small symptom can turn serious quickly, especially if no one is there to notice it escalating. If you're unsure, it's better to delay plans, check in with a professional, or arrange someone to monitor them. This isn't about panic, it's about respect for how subtle cats can be when something is wrong. Stay with me, because the last mistake is what separates "they survived" from "they were actually okay." Don't leave without a backup plan. Even if you're gone for a few hours, things happen. A spilled water bowl, a locked door, a sudden storm, a power outage, a delayed return. A backup plan means your cat isn't depending on perfect luck. It could be a trusted person who can check in if you're late. It could be a simple way for someone to access your home if needed. It could be making sure your cat's essentials are split into more than one location so one accident doesn't wipe out the basics. Because here's the truth. The best cat owners aren't the ones who never leave. They're the ones who leave responsibly. And remember, your cat doesn't need more love, it needs fewer risks. If you remove the hidden hazards, keep routines stable, and plan for what if, you don't just leave your cat alone, you leave your cat secure.